You're listening to Product Biz Made Easy, episode 35, and today we're talking all about numbers that you need to know and measure in your business. So I hope you stick around.
Welcome to the Product Biz Made Easy podcast, where we help you scale your product-based business. Your award-winning host and serial entrepreneur, Becky J. Anderson, created an 8-figure product-based brand that was sold all over the world and in big box retail stores. Each week, she will be sharing sales strategies, marketing advice, or inspiring interviews to help you scale your product-based business. Now, on to the show.
The most successful product-based businesses always have one thing in common. They are metric-based. You can't manage something that you don't measure. And if you can't measure something, you have very little chance of improving it. So my mission on this podcast today is help you put a strategy and a system behind your sales numbers and your marketing efforts so that you can measure them. To grow your business, you need to focus on 2 areas. The first one is setting the right key performance indicators, also known as KPIs, and then tracking their metrics. So basically, you need to know your numbers, and I'm going to tell you what numbers you need to know so that you can come out as the best with your best foot forward and do well. And then the second thing that you have to do is make sure that you have an analytics system in place to measure all those metrics as accurately as possible. I always like to say to my clients, in God we trust, all others bring data. And data is what we're going to talk about here. All the data you need to know and measure so you can be strategic with your sales and your marketing efforts. So let's start with sales, and let's just keep it simple because a lot of people hate their numbers and they don't want to know, but you know what? You have to know your sales numbers. So let's start here. Let's keep it very simple. I want you to start recording your daily, your weekly, your monthly, your quarterly, and your yearly numbers. Even better yet, compare them to last year so you have that data to compare. And then you can set a goal that's above what last year was. So if you know what your sales were last year, you can plan your promotions with a goal to increase by a percentage of what you set. So I'm going to put a chart that you can download free. I'll put the link at the bottom of this so that you can see some of the numbers that you should track and you can keep track. But if you're proactive in watching your sales numbers, you can react before you have missed your goal. So for example, this chart will have 3 columns where you can put 3 sales channels. If you have more, go ahead and put them, but at least you can be thinking about the sales channels and what you do on each channel. Then you'll have a monthly sales goal so that you can try to hit it. Then you'll record your actual monthly sales at the end of every month and then compare a running total and compare what percentage you are up to last year. So let's talk about some marketing things you can measure. It always helps keep you accountable and remind you to make sure that all your marketing tasks that you have set out to make your sales goals happen. So decide what the metrics are for your business that's important and then figure out a way to measure them. Some areas of your business I would measure could be your email list size and actual open rates. Track how many customers are on your email list, as well as how many are new subscribers that you get each week. I would also track your email open rate and your bounce rates. So if you aren't getting new customers on your list and your list isn't growing, you need to plan your marketing efforts around building those activities that will grow your list. And you would do the same for sales if your sales are not growing. So the next area of your business you need to measure is your traffic. So where is your traffic coming from? And the way you do that is make sure that you have Google Analytics installed. Knowledge is power, you guys, and it is important to have those numbers. So Google Analytics provides valuable insights that will help you shape your business success strategy. Whether you own an online shop or wholesale or whatever it is you have, Google Analytics will help you understand the business aspects of it. It is exactly what Google Analytics helps you do. If you've got an online store that's selling your products, you'll want to study and understand your customers so that you can deliver better. Google Analytics allows you to track and understand their behavior, what they're looking for, whether your business is addressing their needs. So it allows you to use technology to dissect and study your online business so you can cater well to your customers. Some of the things that Google Analytics will do for you is it'll let you know where your customers are coming from. So understanding your referral traffic is key to creating a great marketing strategy. So say you've set up an online store and you want to know what kind of marketing strategies or technology to invest in. First off, look, where are your customers coming from? And it will help you know if they're coming from somebody who's referred you, or if they're coming from specific social media. You can know to do more of what's working. Another thing that Google Analytics helps you do is understand which geographical areas are bringing in the most customers. It also helps you to segment your customer base. It helps you to create and track effective marketing campaigns so that you can go in and set them up and you know exactly where they're coming from. It also lets you to check if you're achieving your goals, and it lets you learn what search terms are bringing in your traffic. So it will tell you exactly what organic words people are searching for that are bringing them to you. And then you can do more blog posts on those with those keywords. And it's just very powerful to know that. They also let you study your competition, and it helps you understand the kind of content you should create. And it'll also let you know where your customers are bouncing off from. So I hope that you guys will take action, that you will start measuring your sales goals, and that you will start looking at your Google Analytics and really studying the data and see how can it help you. And as always, thank you so much for listening. You can go over to beckyjanderson.com/episode 35, and you can get the free download that I was telling you about here where you can track your numbers. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.